Welcome everyone, it is Nero here at DAP Center. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you the top 5 betting strategies on Betfury. We're going to be playing dice. These strategies are going to be using the dice game. Also, at the end of this video, I'm going to be drawing the winner of the 500 TRX giveaway. So far, this is out of 45 retweets. Be sure to head on over to our Twitter account at DAP Center. We got multiple giveaways going on right now. So giving you guys an update here. So this is the second episode of our Sunrise Challenge where I'm going to be turning 10 sun. I started with 10 sun. I'm going to be turning into 100 sun. I'm going to do it by the November 30th. 8 days to turn 10 sun into 100 sun. I'm going to be doing that in these videos. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. And also hit the like button. Help the YouTube algorithm. Let's go ahead and dig in, shall we? Now, if you haven't played at Betfury, I strongly recommend this site. It's pretty fair. It's also got a dividend pool where while you're playing, you're able to mine the BFG tokens, and the more BFG tokens you have, the more of the dividend pool you'll receive. And the dividend pool right now has 122 Bitcoin. That's $2,257,000 in USD. So high volume here. Pretty good APR if you're into investing. Now the only way you could get BFG tokens is by mining the tokens, and I'm actually going to be showing you some strategies here in this video that is not only going to be able to mine more BFG, but to also be able to make profits as well. So we're going to get started here. So the first strategy I'm going to be showing you is this is the basic mining strategies. Now, I can't mine BFG because in order to mine BFG, you have to either use BTC or TRX. So I'm actually not going to be mining any BFG, but I'm going to show you a trick on how you can mine BFG while maximizing your profitability, limiting your risk take. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this under, I'm going to roll under 88. It's going to be a 1.11. And you're going to want to set this to a bet amount that you're comfortable with. Now my bankroll, I got 20 sun. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That gives me a max of 12 losses. I would be more comfortable of being able to cover like 20 losses. So I'm going to start to a fraction here of 0.00015. Stop on loss of. So I'm going to have it stop the auto roll once I lose. Okay. There we go. So it should stop. Okay, so it stops when I lost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to manual, and I'm going to try to recover that 0.001. So in order to do that, I'm going to change this. I'm going to double up. I'm going to change this to where the payout is going to give me 0.001 back. So it's going to have to be 1.5. So I'm now going to roll under again. Okay, so now that I lost again, I'm going to double up again. This time, I need to change it to where I'm going to be able to cover 0.03. So I'm looking at the profit of win of 0.007. So I have to roll under 56. That's 3 in a row. So now I'm going to double up again. This time, I am now going to go down to 49% chance because I need a profit of 0.008. There we go. So in that, I now have recovered my initial balance that I started with, and I'm gonna now reset and go back to 88, and then you just start the process over again. The whole purpose of that is you're actually trying to break even. That's the whole point, is you want to try to break even but actually have BFG tokens mined. Now, like I said, the only way you can mine BFG tokens is by either wagering with BTC or with TRX. The next strategy I'm going to show you is the basic Martingale. This is the second strategy. Now, you could either do roll over, roll under. This is basically a coin flip, but it's very important that you make sure that the multiplier is at least 2x or 2 or more. If it's under, you're actually gonna get the house edge is gonna catch up with you. So you wanna make sure that's exactly 2x or more for this to work. And then at the same time, I would make sure that you have enough to cover at least 20 losses in a row. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. About 18. Let's see. Let's do 100. That should be enough. And then on stop, on a loss, I'm gonna do 0.1 max bet amount. You can just do the same 0.1. And then increase on a loss is gonna be 100%. Okay. So basically, what it's doing, it's gonna be doubling the bet after every loss, and you're actually going to recover not only when you hit, you're not going to just recover what you lost, but you're also going to gain your initial bet amount. So every time I'm doing this, every time I win, I'm going to gain a fraction of a sun. So what do you guys think? Do you think I could achieve this challenge? I got 8 days left to turn. I got almost 21 sun. I got to turn it to 100 sun within those 8 days. Let me know in the comments section. So while I have that all rolling, let's take a look at the price of sun. So we're looking at the sun price. I'm also trading sun. If you saw in my last video, I've actually gained about 4.5 sun just by trading. I was able to buy down in this range. I was able to sell, buy down here, sold again. I'm now buying. I'm kind of, if this could hold this range right here, if the 360 could, if this range holds, sky's the limit. Now if it breaks, I could see this going down. I got my buy orders for 355 and 315, so I'm going to be getting 3 sun at 355 and then 4 sun at 315. I do see this, seeing where it was, we're seeing this downtrend and that started leveling up. I think this is the bottom here. I'm hoping this is the bottom, and we're going to start seeing this taken back off. Getting back to Betfury. So obviously this is going to take a very, very long time if I continue to use this strategy. So now what I'm going to show you is you could do another strategy here. You're going to use the same figures, except you're going to, instead of doing 100%, we're going to change it to like 200. So it's not going to just double, it's actually going to triple after every loss. This is how you're actually able to speed up your profit intake, but I do suggest that when you use a strategy to only do it for short periods of time, because as you're tripling every bet, that amount can get pretty big after a big losing streak. So now using this basic Martingale strategy, technically, mathematically, if you had an infinite payroll, like if you have infinite amount of money, this strategy will guarantee work, because basically, I mean, if you flip a coin, how often is it going to land on heads in a row? I mean, you keep flipping, it keeps landing on heads, it's eventually going to hit tails, right? So by using this strategy, you're at an advantage, because you're basically betting against that it is going to eventually roll the other way. So, and that's why you keep trying to double up your bets. In this case, I'm tripling up. But like I said, if you're using this strategy, do it for only short periods of time, as the streaks of you losing more in a row becomes greater and greater the longer you play. Okay, moving on to strategy 3. So this strategy, this is what I call the Betfury 34 strat. Basically, apply the same Martingale, except I'm going to increase 100%, and I'm just going to be rolling at almost a 3 multiplier. I've been using this strategy for a long time, and it's been working very well for me. So I do recommend it, but if you saw in my last video, I did wreck a little bit. I was down to 3 sun, but I was able to recover, so yeah. Well, here we go, I'm gonna get started here. So the same thing applies, except this is definitely more profitable, but yet at the same time, it's a little more risky than just doing the 2x. So you're getting a little more back rewards wise, but I do recommend this strategy for Betfury, just for this website, just because the random number generator seems to be pretty fair, and it tends to roll under 34 the amount that it should. Fairness, you can actually check the fairness here. If you click on fairness, it shows you the hash round as it's generating the hash and the random seed amount. You can always check and verify. Sure, if you can actually see these transactions on the blockchain. I think they use the SHA-256 algorithm. Word of advice is don't use the same strategy for too long. Always, kind of just one of my rules, always mix up your strategies. If you do one strategy for too long, it's eventually not going to work. There is no strategy out there that is 100% guaranteed going to work. So just a little disclaimer out there. Just because this is working for me right now doesn't mean it's going to always work for you. Gamble, do it responsibly. I was up to 26 Sun. I actually took a beating last night. Now trying to recover it back, but I was up to 26 Sun. Boom! Woo! Wow, that was risky. So just recovered. I am now back up to 20.8. So that's the 34 strat. So as you can tell, do not use that strategy for long periods of time. Now getting to number 4, betting strategy. This one is going to be, we're going to roll down to prediction of 10. So 10%. I'm going to do an increase of 25%. I'm going to do a stop on a loss of 0.1. Max bet amount is 0.1 as well. And we're going to roll under and we're going to hit start. So it's going to be raising and add 25% after every loss until I hit, and then it's going to reset. Using this strategy, it's been working pretty well. This is one of those strategies where you could probably roll for a longer period of time, still make it as long as you have enough bankroll. I definitely wouldn't say this would work if you have a low balance. This is definitely not the strategy for you. If you have a low balance, you definitely probably want to stick to 2x and try to do the Martingale or the mining strategy. Low balance, this ain't gonna work. You will bust. So it's getting pretty high. There we go, just hit. So now I got 20.81. Oh yeah. Okay. Slowly but surely getting to that 100 Sun bull. All right, getting to our final betting strategy, the strategy that you guys all been waiting for, the one that the casinos don't want you to know about. This is to roll under 198 payout, chances 1%. You guys are probably thinking, what are you doing? Are you crazy? No, I'm not. This strategy actually works. Obviously, you're gonna need a lot to cover. You need to be able to cover, I would say, at least 200 to 300 losses. That's for short term. Long term, probably 1,000. You're gonna start off with 10, and it's gonna increase 5% after every loss. And then if it rolls under 1, boom! You guys might think I'm crazy, but this strategy actually works. All right, it is now time to do our giveaway. Okay, I'm gonna be drawing the winner of the 500 TRX giveaway. Like we got up to, we're gonna have 47 retweets, unretweets, so I don't draw myself. And use our handy dandy third-party application to draw the winner, and the winner is, drumroll, congratulations, Theas VH, you are the lucky winner. We will be PMing you and getting your Tron wallet address, and we're going to be making you 500 TRX richer. Okay, getting back up here. I am now getting recovered here. I'm at 20.73. So what do you guys think? Think I'll be able to achieve this challenge? Please let me know in the comment section. Well, guys, that is all, folks. It is Nero here at DAP Center saying so long and enjoy the rest of your day. Adios.